What a piece of junk!
She'll make 0.5 past light speed. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. I've made a lot of special modifications myself.
What is up, everybody out in the world of YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome. It is I, your host with the most, Jimmy G, in the place to be, coming at you with another unboxing and my thoughts about something amazing from a galaxy far, far away from a long time ago. But first, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and get notified when we have new stuff. And if you have, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting this channel. And I look forward to putting out many more videos for y'all. We are currently on our way to 1,000 subscribers. And right now we either have hit the milestone or we're about to hit the milestone. So as of May the 4th, we were at 195 subscribers. So we're about to hit that 200. When we hit that 200, a special video will have about a competition to win some fabulous prizes, and then we will have giveaways at 300, 400, 500, all the way up to 1,000, where we have some epic autographed memorabilia that you do not want to miss out on. So tell your friends, tell your family. If you don't like this channel, tell your enemies to subscribe to this channel. So that's enough selfish plug. Let's go on and talk about what we want to now. A few vlogs earlier, I unboxed my very first Jazzwares Micro Galaxy Squadron, and I was taken aback. My breath was taken away. I fell in love with something new. Now, many of y'all knew more about Micro Galaxy Squadron way before me, and you fell in love with it back then, but I just now found this relationship. And so I said I had to have more. And so I looked online, I searched high and low, and I finally found a few things that I want to unbox. But today, we're going to unbox one thing. It is probably one of the most recognizable, most epic ships to ever come across the galaxy. It was able to do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs, and y'all already kind of have a guess, but it is that hunk of junk, the fastest ship in the galaxy. We are going to be looking at the Millenium Falcon. So let me show you the box really quickly. Now, if I had the room, I would have a huge Millenium Falcon, but I don't have the room, so I got this one. That's the great thing about Micro Galaxy Jazzwares. It is great to have detailed ships for not a lot of room. So let's go to my workshop and let's unbox it. And here it is, folks. The ship that again made that Kessel Run, which is not a measure of time, it is a measure of distance. So we are going to take a look at it. We're going to do some awesome unboxing of it and see. But first, let's take a look at the box. It does have motion activated lights and sounds. I am very curious to see that. So there is the front. A little closer look at all the stuff it comes with. There is the side view, and then there is the back, which has the diagrams and shows you all the other ships that you can get. And then this side view that says motion activated lights and sounds. And then, of course, the obligatory don't eat stuff that you shouldn't put in your mouth. So that is it. So as y'all know, this ship, ever since episode 4, has been famous. Then they went back and said in Solo, a Star Wars story, how did Han get this ship? And then, of course, in the new trilogy, it plays a central role as well. So I'm excited to get into this, because already, just looking at the packaging, this has details written all over it. So I can't wait to get into this and show you kind of what it's all about. Now, before we get into the unboxing, I do have to show you something pretty cool. So at work, one of my co-workers brought in something for me to see. that their partner had. So thank you to a good friend named Michelle and Cassie. This is awesome. It was made in '94. It's Action Masters die-cast metal collectibles Star Wars Stormtrooper. So very, very cool. I saw it. I wanted to open it. They said, no, we can't open it. But please show it off. And I just wanted to show y'all, you could get a special edition gold C-3PO diecast figure when you collect all 6 Action Master purchase points. I wonder if you can still do that if you collect all 6. If I sent it in, I don't know. But on the back, it shows you all the other ones that you can collect, and they fit together, so you can see the Stormtrooper fighting Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, then R2 and C-3PO, and you can join the Star Wars fan club, and then there's your proof of purchase, and there's that Kenner logo. Beautiful Kenner. Didn't turn down George Lucas, and where George Lucas made his money was not necessarily in the movies, it was in the merchandising. So lots and lots and lots of cash. Very cool. Thank you, Michelle and Cassie, for lending this to me. I wanted to pull a practical joke and try to find one of these and kind of open it up and see if your heart stopped, but I won't do that. I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to do that. But thank you for showing this off. A bit of nostalgia. I love the classic Luke and Leia Star Wars pose here too as well. Just all around cool, really good condition packaging here. This is going to be fun for whoever opens it, or if it just stays shut like this and on display, that would be cool as well. So let's move back to the side. Let's move you back over here, a Millenium Falcon. One thing I forgot to tell you, that with these lights and sounds, it does require 3 AAA batteries that I had to go steal for some remotes, so hopefully it'll work so I can show this stuff off. If not, forgive me, but we'll try to do that. Now, this right now, and maybe it might still be, is on sale. You can find it a lot of places. Normally this was like $50, but now I've been seeing it for anywhere from $20 to $24.99. For that, it's a steal. Go find it, get it, add it to your collection. So $24.99, you cannot beat that. So let us go ahead and let's get our trusty Wesley Snipes and let's open this box. And here we are out of the package and into the fire. So cool. Let me turn the light down a little bit because it's giving a little too much brightness there. So there we go. And yeah, so that is an amazing looking ship. Again, just breathtaking. So first, let's take a look at some of the mini characters that we got. And so there is Mr. Han Solo. Why do they call him Han Solo when dude was always with Chewbacca? So all these figures have limited posability, but that's what's so cool is you can move things on these guys. So there's Han and Chewie. Very, very cool. Then we got Princess Leia Organa. Just, I mean, enough detail to tell who it is. And then Mr. Ben Kenobi himself. Help me, Obi-Wan. You are my only hope. And so, very awesome. I love that they include these little tiny figures to go with it. But really, the main attraction is the ship. So let's pull this one in for a closer look. And so there, right there, let me pull it out just a little bit so you can see kind of a little bit of a profile on this. Let me actually raise my camera a little bit so that way I can kind of lift this to show you a little bit more detail. There we go. So there it is, you know, I mean, look at the battle damage. That is so awesome. this is just beyond. This is more than words. Just like Color Me Bad, more than words. I want to, when I was a kid and I surrounded my bed with toys, I would have had this like right there as one of those centerpieces. The radar dish moves. We got the gun turret right there. On the side, I mean, just look. I mean, I don't think you really need to touch this up anymore because it just looks so freaking cool. The bottom, you got the landing gears that all pop out the way that they should, so that way you can have it landing. It would have been cool to have this gun moving, but you know what? You can't have everything. Come on, $50, what do you expect? And then some hole fillers would have been cool too, because you can see the screws right here. But that's just a minor complaint, because overall this is beautiful. I mean, I could never afford the big Millenium Falcon. That was too expensive for me. Now let me show you what I think is the coolest. Is, first of all, come on, you can do it. The cockpit opens. You can have 4 people sitting there. You got Chewie and Han that'll sit right there, and then you can have Leia and Obi-Wan sitting right there. But when they're not flying, this thing does something else that's amazing. Alakazam. I mean, even on the bottom side, just the... I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop. But here, just look at that amazing detail in there. You got the table where they play that Star Wars chess. I forgot what it's called. You have the gunner seat right here. That comes out. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh my God. What is going on? Oh. I just have no words. I have no words at all. This is just incredible. Bask in its glory. This thing is... I mean, you can have some cool scenes. So I got the landing gear down. We can have Obi-Wan. You know, he's gonna kind of... Let's move a little closer. Oh, landing gear. Landing gear went back up. Got Obi-Wan. He's like, hello, my friend. Hello there. He can stand right there. Princess Leia can be right here, waiting for a secret rendezvous with Han. Chewie can hang out right over here by his little chessboard and lay down and go to sleep. And then Han can come over. Hey, princess. You're looking good, baby. Give me a kiss, Han. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh. You called me a scruffy nerf herder. You're my scruffy nerf herder. But I would rather kiss a Wookiee. What? That's so offensive. I'm back awake. If you'd rather kiss a Wookiee, you can kiss me. Get out of here, Han. Right. Ooh, that's a little hairy. You got mustache, beard. You got head beard. Let me go over here to Obi-Wan. I want to thank you for saving me as a kid. Me and my droid Lola. Well, that's what us Jedis do. We save people, especially someone as beautiful as you, Leia. Oh, Obi-Wan, using your Jedi love spells on me. Alright, Leia kissed everyone, gave everyone on the Millenium Falcon mono, and now they're all sick, and they lived happily ever after. So, enough of the toy playing and enough of the kissing. This isn't a romantic movie. This is sci-fi, western guns and laser swords in space. So, we're going to get you all out of there, because something we're going to have to do, we're going to put some batteries in here. So, right here, that's where they go. So, we're going to get the batteries in here, and we're going to get these lights working. So, we will be back in just a moment. Okay, before I get into showing you the battery stuff, I got the boarding ramp down. I got it down. It just took a little force. You get it? It just took a little of the force. I used the force to get the boarding ramp down. Oh, I don't crack myself up. I need a life. And this gunner pod, which is so cool, you have to like put Mr. Solo, like bend his legs and get him. It's kind of tricky to get him in there, but he has to sit like so. Come on, you got to get your feet in there, and so he's got to fit in there like that. But you know what? Han Solo is not going to spend his time in the gunner pod. Okay, let's get those batteries in. All right, I got all of them into the cockpit, so we're going to shut that. We are going to shut the Millenium Falcon up. Shut up, Millenium Falcon. Shut your mouth. And we are going to get ready for some of the festivities here. But everything snaps back in. Back in. Everything snaps back in. So, prepare to have your mind blown. Hold up a sec. Let me turn the lights down. I'm going to turn these lights off because you got to see this fully without any lights on. Maybe just a little bit of light, but not much. So where are you, switch? Off. And we'll just have this one just as kind of a fill light. All right. That is awesome. Oh, prepare to jump to light speed. What happens if I turn it upside down? Oh, wow. Jazzwares, where have you been all my life? For 50 bucks, I would have paid $50 for this. But I only paid $25. $25. This is a steal at $25. What? Like I said, what are y'all waiting for? You need to stop my video right now, go to your nearest Target, or go on Amazon and order this thing so that way you can experience the childlike wonder and the joy that I'm experiencing right now. Like, do it. Just get off. I'll wait for you. I'll wait. Waiting. Now we're back. Did you order it? Did you order it so you can go like this? Or have the engines do their thing? Landing gears, let's get you down. The one, I would say if there was one small complaint, well, it's not really. I could turn it off doing that. Never mind. I was speaking prematurely. That is too cool. Let's get back together so I can talk about my final thoughts, but I have no words. I don't have any words. Just like with the Bad Batch ship, the Marauder, I thought that was great. I'm glad I didn't open this one first because it's kind of like riding the Velocicoaster at Universal Studios. If you haven't ridden it, is one of the most amazing roller coasters. And then going and riding the Hulk, which is an amazing roller coaster too. But you know what? I rode the Velocicoaster first, and then I rode the Hulk, and the Hulk just didn't do it for me afterwards because the Velocicoaster took all that adrenaline out of me, and I was like, oh, the Hulk, it's okay. But I should have rode the Hulk first and then worked my way up. So work your way up. So if you ordered this, go ahead and order a few small vehicles first. Get practiced with your wow, with your wonder, and then get this baby. And get ready to have your mind blown. So let's get back together. Let's talk about it. Let's give you my grade, whether this is good, bad, or awesome. I'm pretty sure you know where I'm leaning on this. A toy hasn't made me this happy for a long time. I mean, you're talking to a guy who loves Transformers. I love all things Star Wars, but this thing is over the top. I wish I would have had the vintage collection one. I bet you that one's really cool, but this takes the cake, because I mean, look at my wall. I don't have a lot of room. This has got to go there somewhere, so I got to figure that out. So let's get back together. And we are back. After all of my fangirling, we're here to give you my final thoughts on the Millenium Falcon. And I'm looking down because I have it right here. Just again, for your viewing pleasure, just the beauty. Oh, let's have it fly in. That's just so cool. That's so cool. I love this thing. I love it. I love it. So, I mean, pros, I mean, the details are amazing. Even the little figures are cool. I wish, again, that the gunner seat on the bottom was a little more articulated. And then some of the screw holes were covered. But other than that, I mean, there's not much bad to say about it. I'm going to insert some video on the turntable of greatness, as well as, let me first insert some video of comparing it to some of the other Micro Galaxy, as well as Vintage Collection. So you can see in the video, we compared it to the Vintage Collection speeder bike. I mean, it doesn't scale. It doesn't. Plain and simple. I mean, it's like Gulliver's Travels. That speeder bike guy's way too big. And now imagine a Black Series, too big. But with the other Jazzwares, with the Havoc Marauder, as well as Luke's Snow Speeder, perfect. Works perfect 120 million% of the time. So this, again, is something to add to your collection. If you love Star Wars, even if you have the room, I would get it. If you don't have the room, I would really consider these to collect these, because these don't take up a lot of space. I mean, just amazing detail in a tinier package. So really, again, just I can't say too much good things about this. On a scale of good, bad, awesome, abso-freaking-lutely, positively 100%, with Gollum, The Lord of the Rings, Godfather, Star Wars, Star Trek, all the science fiction movies, on top of all the best comedies and dramas, as well as the best pizza toppings that are out there. That's awesome. It's extremely awesome. So if it's still for sale for $24.99 and you didn't take that time when we told you to leave to get it, after this video, go order it. Amazon Prime, 2-day shipping, or 3-day, just depending on where you live. Walmart, Target, anywhere. Walmart will probably still have it for $50. Target will price match. So grab this. Now, I know they just announced and released some of the Series 3, so I did get the AT-AT pre-ordered. I didn't get the Imperial Shuttle pre-ordered. Darn. It sold out really quickly, just like the N1. But don't worry, I will find them and I will get them. So with that, I do leave you. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for listening. If you were sitting on the toilet again, I'm so sorry. Just get used to that. Get a nicer, a more comfortable toilet seat, so that way you can just let it go or let it flow or whatever. I don't want to get too gross with it, but it's just water under the bridge. It's just poopy, just like off of Ted Lasso. We'll talk to you next time with our next review. So y'all just remember to stay young, have fun, and may the awesome be with you.